This is production number 0030, Tattletales, Air TBA, VTR 31774, take one. Everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples. Rooting section number 1 has its money on Alan Ludden, host of Password, and Betty White of the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Rooting section number 2 backs TV host Bill Cullen and his wife Ann. And rooting section number 3 is betting on composer-singer Chuck Woolery and movie actress Joanne Flug as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Convy.
I thought we'd break that up a little bit, kiss hands today, you know. You have a lovely hand, Bill. Well, you too, Ann, of course. Thank you for tuning in, Tattletales. Our studio audience is divided into 3 sections here today, each one backing one of our celebrity couples. And every time one of our celebrity couples wins some money, that money is divided among their rooting section. So, ready to go, gang? Fellas, have a seat with me. Ladies, if you will, step to the rear. And we'll be back to start our first round of Tattletales in just a minute.
There is a fountain of youth, and I am going to find it.
It is possible to turn iron into gold.
All aspirins alike.
The thing some people used to believe. The fact is, all aspirin is not alike. Bayer tested its aspirin against every leading brand. The test showed for quality, Bayer is superior. It's all in here. Remember, read and follow all label directions carefully. When you get a headache, get Bayer, the better quality aspirin.
Sue?
Sarah, I'm at the store and I'm confused. For the first time in years, I need a laxative. Sarah, there are dozens of them. Powdered laxatives, mineral oils, candy types. I'm confused.
Get the Phillips, Sue.
Why Phillips?
Phillips Milk of Magnesia is thorough and gentle. And of all those laxatives, Milk of Magnesia is the kind doctors recommend most often.
Doctors do?
Sure do.
Okay, we are back, ready to go. The fellas are out here with me. We have 3 wonderful couples. Leading off is Chuck Woolery and his wife, Joanne Flug.
Hello, Joanne Flug. Hi, Bert.
Nice. You sure are a nice-looking couple. You know that?
Last day. Thank you.
Golly, you're really...
I'm gonna miss you. I'll
really
tell you
look
that
good.
right now.
And next to Joanne and Chuck is Bill Cullen and his wife, Ann.
All right, thank you, Bert. Hi there, friends. My friends.
Oh, boy. You got a hot section out there today, Bill.
That's a great section.
Really pulling for you, that yellow section. All right, next to Ann and Bill is Alan Ludden and his wife, Betty White.
Just think, as you said yesterday, Bert, if I had your dimples and hers, we'd have 4, wouldn't we? Yeah.
Yes, that's true. As I also said, you could have 6 or 8, depending on what's going on. Ladies, we're going to cut you off now from Sight and Sound, so you don't know what we're doing. But we're coming back to you. Bye, Betty. Bye, Ann. There they go, the little darlings.
Drifting off in the
Yes,
sunset.
all right, gentlemen. I'm going to ask you questions now about your wives and your lives together. When you have an answer you think she's going to recognize, please press that button.
Please press the button.
Please
Okay.
press the button in front of you, but be quick. I'll only take one answer. Here we go. First question. And it is first kiss. Chuck.
Yes.
First kiss, sir.
The first kiss took place in her apartment. About 2 o'clock in the morning. We'd been out. It was our first date, and I did kiss her. And I'll never forget, we'd been talking for a long time, and I looked over and I said, you know, I've been watching you all night. Can I kiss you? And I asked her.
What did she say?
And she said, no. As a matter of fact, you can't. No, she kissed me, and then we've been together ever since.
How long has that been?
Oh, it's been about, what time is it? Yeah, it's been a little over a year and a half.
Well, that's
2
the
years.
longest kiss on record, I bet.
It's got to be.
You've been together ever since.
I'm trying to think of what I could use, though, as a clue. That's a hard one. How about...
1 or 2 word clue.
Ask. Lips. What was the other one?
I need a one or
maybe
two word clue
ask.
for first kiss. Do you have
Ask. I'll try ask.
Ask. A one word ask?
Request.
Request.
Yes, request.
The man says he wants to. The clue is request.
Yes,
say.
I think so. Request.
All right, let's bring on the ladies now. Ladies, come on in. We have asked the fellas a question. We'll sound that signal when you recognize your husband and can match his answer from the clue. Here is the question first. First kiss is the question. The clue is. Did you mean to do that, Joanne?
Well, I got a little carried away.
And that was just the first kiss.
All right, here we go. Here is the question. First kiss, and the clue is request. All right. That time you meant it, didn't you, Joanne?
I meant it before, too. Yes, on our very first date, we sat and talked, and I was wishing that he'd kiss me. And finally, when he was leaving, he asked if he could kiss me, and I was so impressed, I couldn't get over it. And so he did.
That's what he said.
That's a good girl.
All right. Thank you, ladies. We'll get back to you in just a moment. Okay, gentlemen, ready to go?
Yes.
Here comes the next question. Same question, first kiss. Alan. Alan, you are up there, sir, with a fast right.
All right, I tell you what. It's a very simple thing if you'll just clear her head and remember it. Our first kiss was literally in a play. We were doing Critics' Choice. She was going with somebody else pretty heavily. And the first kiss I ever remember, I hope that's the one she remembers, was play, and it was Critics' Choice, and I think I'll say Dennett. No, I can't use the proper name, can I?
No, it can't. It has to be one or two word clue.
Oh, stage. I'll say stage. On stage. It was on stage.
You want a two-word on stage
No,
or
just
one word?
stage.
Just stage. One word clue worth $100.
Wait, she might get mixed up with stage there. Play, I think play's better. Let's say play.
Play.
Then she thinks it's a play kiss.
Yeah.
Stage.
It's only a half-hour show,
Why
Alan.
don't you just leave her, Alan? You're in a lot of trouble so
Stock. What about summer stock? Would that do it? Stock?
Stock?
Stock would do it. Stock.
I think you kissed
All
a
right.
horse.
Yeah, let's think I
Really
kissed a horse.
they're all nodding their heads, yes. That would do it.
Stock.
Oh, you want to go with stock?
Stock.
All right, stock it is.
I don't like
First
that.
kiss.
Not about right.
That sounds like your cow story again.
All
Okay.
right. God knows what we're going to get, kids.
All right, let's bring on the ladies. Shh, everybody. Ladies.
Yes.
We have a question and we have a clue. Here is the question first.
Where's the clue?
It is the same question. First kiss. And here is the clue. Stock. Betty. All right, Betty. Tell us about that.
Well, he started to kiss me, and I said, stop. No, it wasn't that at all. No, what it was, we were in the car, and we had been kind of friendly with each other, and all of a sudden he pulled up with his stop signal, and he kissed me, and I think we missed 4 lights, but it was just lovely. That was Alan, wasn't
I'm
it?
sorry. That's a very interesting
She
story.
misunderstood the clue.
I think you misunderstood the word. I said stock.
Stuck. I thought you said stop.
No, I said S-T-O-C-K. Stock. And I'm sorry, that's not the answer that we have.
The first time he kissed me, I was stuck with him.
O-C-K.
Wrong
stock.
again.
The story. Tell her what you said.
I
Alan. You
told
probably
him that
remember
the
now.
first time I kissed you, and I was using it kind of euphemistically, was in summer stock
That's what I
at
thought.
Dennis, Mass. Is that wrong, Betty?
I was so hung up at this stoplight, which was a couple of months before that, if you remember. I don't mean to bring up these problems on the show.
No, the stoplight was after summer stock,
Well,
Betty.
anyway.
It was, wasn't it? I
Yes, it
forgot
probably
that.
was, but we haven't got time to argue about it now, gang. Betty and Alan, you have 0 and
Sorry,
have
gang.
yet to score. Joanne and Chuck are in the lead
Yes.
with $100. All right. Now we're going to play a little Tattletale quickly.
with me.
Gentlemen, I am reaching for it. Ladies,
Quickie.
here it is. I'm going to ask you this question. Don't give me the answer until I ask for it. Here it is. Ladies, you're at a dinner party, and a particularly loud and opinionated man begins spouting political views opposed to yours. Opposed to yours. Do you stand up for your point of view, ask him not to talk politics at dinner, or try to ignore him? Okay, you've got this opinionated man spouting political views opposed to yours. Do you stand up for your point of view, ask him not to talk politics at dinner, or try to ignore him. Okay, ladies, think about that. We're coming back to you in just a minute. All right, Chuck, how do you think...
This is so easy.
It is.
She's a tiger.
She's a
Oh,
tiger.
you know her. She just jumps up and she'll stand up for her point of view. No question. No question.
You'll say she'll stand up
Yeah,
for her point of view.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the first one.
And beat him to death.
Okay, for $100, let's bring on Joanne. Joanne, what would you do at that dinner party? Would you stand up for your point of view, ask him not to talk politics at dinner, or try to ignore him?
What do you think, Bert?
I plead
I always stand at my own point of view.
That's what he said for $100. Okay.
Absolutely more dinner parties.
Gets you in a lot of hot water, doesn't it?
Oh, it sure does.
Oh, my. All right, thank you. Anyway, you got a correct answer there. All right, Bill, how about Ann? Which one of those three do you think she would do?
Mine, too, is a piece of cake. Mine is so easy. You folks, don't worry. The money is in your purse and pocket. Ann, too, is a tiger. But she also doesn't like trouble. So what Ann would do would be ignore him, and then when we got home, she'd beat me to death. She would ignore him. She'd
You
do
say
her best.
ignore him.
She doesn't want any trouble with anyone.
All right, let's bring on Ann. Ann, what would you do at that dinner party with that opinionated fellow?
I think first I'd try to ignore him.
Yeah.
That's what he said. $100. Absolutely right. What else would you do, Ann?
I'd punch him in the nose after a little while.
That's funny. Bill said you'd punch him in the nose when you got home. Thanks, Ann. That's a score. Okay, Alan, how about Betty?
Well, this is doubly complicated because it's usually I who is that obnoxious fellow who's spouting out his beliefs at a dinner party. And that makes it a little difficult for her to ignore. She's a woman of strong convictions, but she also doesn't like trouble. And this is not a piece of cake, gang. I don't know. I think probably she would let her opinions be known more than anything else. So let's go with...
You say stand up for your own
She'll stand up for
view.
her own point of view. But
all right,
we've got a big risk here, gang, I got to tell you.
Well, let's take it. Here we go. Let's bring on Betty. All right, Betty, which of those three would you do?
When this loud, opinionated man stood up and started spouting opposite views to mine, I'd say, come on, honey, you've said enough, let's go home. I tell you, I would try to keep my own counsel and not say anything.
You would ignore him. Sorry, that's not what Alan said you'd do.
Well, no, I did say it
Alan.
would probably be me, the man in question. She did say that.
Yes, that's true. But that's not what he said. Tell her what you said, Alan.
I said you would probably stand up for your own point of view, but I also pointed out to our gang here that you didn't like trouble, so you might do precisely what you said you would do.
Sorry, dear.
Sorry, dear.
No
Sorry,
score
gang.
there. Let's see. That is halftime. We're at our halfway mark, and at this point, Betty and Alan have yet to score. Ann and Bill have $100. Joanne and Chuck are in the lead with $200. Let's turn about, fellas, if you will. Go to the rear. Ladies, come on out here with me. While we're changing places, we'll break away, but we're coming right back. Don't go away.
What to look for in a self-cleaning iron? A self-cleaning iron should clean water tank, valve, steam chamber, and vents to help prevent mineral deposits and clogging. GE's does. A self-cleaning iron should clean itself with water and steam to help prevent brown spotting. GE's does. A self-cleaning iron should be able to use most tap water and keep steaming cleaner, longer, and better than other leading irons tested using tap water. GE's does.
Honey, what's wrong?
I thought we couldn't afford expensive desserts anymore.
Great, Mom. Oh, it's just pudding.
But what about the topping?
Honey, that's not expensive. That's Dream Whip.
Well, it looks expensive.
Sweetheart, it's only about 2 cents a serving.
Really? Let's have it tomorrow night, too.
Yay!
Even with today's high prices, you can make desserts something special if you top them off with Dream Whip whipped topping mix. It still only costs about 2 cents for a 2-tablespoon serving.
In addition to cash awards, a member of the winning rooting section chosen at random will receive Charm Glowette, the completely portable gas grill that goes anywhere. Instant flame without starter fluids or charcoal. Charm Glow Products, Antioch, Illinois. And Foster Grant sunglasses featuring the unsurpassed protection of genuine polarized Foster Grants. The looks, the lens, they've got it all. We'll be back to more Tattletales in just a moment.
Hello, my jolly jonquils. Hello, daisies. Why, you're not my daisy.
Right, Mother Nature. They're new chiffonware bowls. Taste.
It's my sweet, creamy butter.
Nope, that's chiffon margarine.
Chiffon margarine? Oh, no, it's my butter, all right.
Chiffon fooled even you, Mother Nature.
It's not nice to fool Mother Nature. If you think it's butter, but it's not. It's chiffon.
Borden cuts cheese calories in half with light line slices. Light line slices give you the mellow flavor of processed American cheese, but only half the calories. Light line is lower in fat, high in protein, so it's good for the whole family, kids as well as grown-ups. Great tasting, calorie-saving Light Line. Try it. What have you got to lose but half the calories?
Okay, the members of our studio audience, of course, are sharing the winnings of our celebrity couples. You know that. But let me add this. If your rooting section is backing our winningest couple at the end of today's show, we will add as a bonus $1,000. Okay. I have the ladies with me. That looks very nice, Joanne. Don't pull on that.
Okay.
Looks absolutely perfect.
Thanks, Dan.
I can see it. Let's see how the fellas are doing back there. They're all situated. Gang, are you back there?
Okay.
There they are. Yes.
Yes.
You're all
Here we
plugged
are.
in, everything
Right.
ready to go.
And we're gonna get this one.
Nice and comfortable. We have a good close game here, fellas.
Yeah.
Anybody can still win this. We're only halfway through.
All right.
We'll see you in a minute. Hold tight.
Okay.
All right, ladies, I'm going to ask you questions now about your husbands, your lives together. When you have an answer you think that he's going to recognize, press that button. Here we go. First question. A humdinger of an argument. Betty. You were there, Betty.
Well, we have those a lot. I'm sorry to say, but it's really usually about politics, or it's about we have different views on how to raise kids. And one corker of an argument that we had, I got a little testy, just a little put out, and I threw my car keys at the bedroom door, and there's a scar left in that door that won't heal.
You threw your car keys?
I threw my car keys right at the door.
Did you think it was the garage at the time? Or?
No, I didn't realize the door was closed. The keys went through the door, but the door is closed.
You were aiming at Alan?
Yes.
All right, we need a one or two word clue that Alan might recognize.
Keys.
Keys it has to be. Okay. Let's bring on the fellas, shall we? Gentlemen, we have asked a question and we have a clue. Here is the question first.
Okay.
A humdinger of an argument. And here is the clue. Keys. Keys. All right, Chuck, tell us about that, if you will.
Yeah, we always have an argument over keys, and the reason is that I can never find my keys. I put my keys down, and for some reason, she's always putting them away somewhere. I can never find them, and so we constantly really have battles over, Joanne, where are my keys?
Yes.
And
that's fascinating, Chuck.
Hello? Anyone there?
That isn't what Joanne said. Alan, where were you on that one?
Quick thinking, darling.
No, I thought it was me, but it's more doors open for dogs, but I do get messed up with the keys too.
Do you remember that particular?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry you didn't remember.
We've never had a serious argument. I had to. Sorry.
We have.
Betty has just made a face of incredulity. Is that a word? I think it is. Anyway, she made a face when you said that. She doesn't believe that. Anyway, I'm sorry. No score, Alan.
I'm sorry, Alan.
I'm sorry, Dan.
Okay, let's move along. Fellas, we'll get back to you in just a moment. Here we go. Next question. A time you heard strange noises. Joanne, you're up.
Strange noises. Oh, yes. I remember a night. I was in bed, and Chuck came charging into the bedroom, and he said, there sounds like someone is banging into the back house, and you're not supposed to keep going.
Well, now, I didn't hear that, and I guess I ought to. I don't know if I have to hear that. I have to hear the question. I mean, I have to hear the answer.
He has a small little, pistol, revolver.
Yes.
I didn't want, I don't know if you can have them or not, and I didn't want to say anything.
Well, you've just said it, so America, ignore that,
okay? Well, anyway, so he came galloping out there, and he thought someone was breaking into the house, and they were just people in the house next door that were rowdy. So I really don't know what else to say.
So we need a one or two word clue that'll let Chuck know what you're talking about.
Oh.
A time you heard strange noises.
And it was, I guess I'll just have to say gun.
Gun?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say is gun.
Okay, let's bring on the fellas. All right, gentlemen, we have asked the ladies another question, and we have another clue. Here is the question first. A time you heard strange noises. And the clue is gun. A time you heard strange noises, and the clue is gun.
I gotta...
Okay,
Is that me?
I'm sorry about that. Chuck,
Daggone it! I started to go and didn't.
Yeah, well, had you gone, you would have scored, but you didn't. And
son of a gun.
Daggone it, you didn't get in there, did you? I'm sorry, no score there, but let's see how we stand at the moment. Betty and Alan have yet to score. Ann and Bill have $100. Joanne and Chuck are in the lead with $200. Okay, we'll be back with more Tattletales after this message. Don't go away. Hang on a second.
It's the greatest invention since the napkin.
Franco-American, SpaghettiOs.
Wait till those Stevens boys meet their new neighbor.
Oh, no trouble. Just sandwiches and Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Yay! They all love that chicken, love those noodles. Send Leslie right over.
Hey, I wonder if Leslie can play shortstop or pitch. Leslie?
I love chicken noodle soup.
We do too, Leslie. That's what Campbell's soups are.
Good.
If you want to be in our studio audience and share the winnings, write for tickets, enclose a self-addressed stamped envelope, and mail to Tickets, Tattletales, CBS Television City, 7800 Beverly Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90036.
Morning after morning, I cook them a good breakfast. Do they care? Nah, they don't care.
We care.
Who?
We're the people who make Armour Star bacon, and we want you to have this.
Me? A star?
It's our way of saying thanks for your extra effort to serve delicious Armour Star bacon. For quality bacon, Armour's earned the star. You have, too.
Finally, someone appreciates me.
Terrific bacon, honey.
When you were young and you got a cold, who took care of your stuffy little nose? Chances are Neosynephrine nose drops did. And as you grew, you found the same trusted decongestant in Neosynephrine nasal spray. We make it in two strengths. One that's gentle enough for little noses, another that's strong enough for grown-ups. Nobody knows noses like Neosynephrine, the brand of nose drops and sprays that doctors recommend most.
Keep rubbing it in.
Okay, we're back. We're going to play a tattletale quickie now. Fellas, I'm going to ask you this question. Don't give me the answer until I ask for it. Here it is. Men, leaving your wife aside.
Easier said than done.
I knew there'd be three responses to that.
Hello?
Men, leaving your wife aside, what do you think the average wife wants most in a husband? 1, a good companion. 2, a good provider. 3, a good lover. What do you think the average wife wants most in a husband? A good companion, a good provider, or a good lover? Think that over, fellas, and we'll get back to you in just a minute. All right, Joanne, what do you think the average wife?
I think they'd want them all.
I'm sure they do, but we have to pick one.
Okay, I would say most people are concerned with security, so I would say a good provider.
You'd say a good provider.
Mm-hmm.
And you think that's what Chuck will say, too?
He better.
Okay. This question is worth $100 for each correct answer. We have a good, close game here. Let's bring on Chuck. Okay, Chuck, which one of those three do you think the average wife most wants?
That's very interesting, really.
In a husband.
I'm sure that you could go a lot of different ways with that with a lot of different women. But I do believe that most women, probably the most lasting thing would be companionship.
Sorry about that.
What did you say, Joanne?
Tell him what you said, Joanne.
Well, I said most people are concerned with security, so they'd look for someone who is a good provider.
Oh, you materialistic.
I know it, and I love it.
Doesn't matter as long as you're in love.
Well, no, that's
I
the
keep
third
telling
one.
you that.
Sorry, Chuck, no score there. Thank you. Okay, and how about
Oh,
Bill?
it's
What will he
either
say?
provider or companion, and
Yes,
I just
a companion,
don't know which
provider.
one to go. Okay, I'll go with companion. I think that's what he'll say.
You say the average wife wants most in a husband. All right, let's see if Bill agrees with you. Okay, Bill, which one of those three do you think the average wife most wants in a husband?
She could have really scored on all three if she'd married the Marx Brothers. After the leaving my wife aside.
Yes, that's right. The average wife.
I'm sorry to say, I think provider is the answer.
Now, see, we're...
You matched Joanne absolutely
Okay,
beautifully,
see you, Joanne.
Bill, but you didn't match Ann. Tell him what you said, Ann.
I said companion, Bill.
What happened to lover, sweetie?
Well, I have that.
You two can sort... She does?
My
you
best
do?
to both of you.
I saw the look on your face. I knew you didn't think it was you. Thank you, Bill. I'm sorry. No score
Anytime.
there.
Anytime, Bert.
Okay, Betty. How about Alan?
Well, I happen to be lucky enough to have all three, but I think if he hears that one key line in there about leaving your wife aside...
Yeah, your wife aside.
I really am afraid, seriously, it would be provider, but he may say companionship. I'm going to say he could always get a dog for a companion. I think provider.
You'll say provider. You gonna stick with that?
I think...
Okay, that's what it is. Let's bring on Alan. Okay, Alan.
Okay, Bert.
Which one of those three would the average wife want most in a husband?
Leaving my wife aside.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to win money for those good people. I got to give you an answer, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wish there were another question. I would say that she would say that I would say companion.
Well, you were close, Alan. You were very close. I'm sorry, that's not what you said. Tell him what you said, Betty.
I said good night, folks. Provider.
If she said a provider, that means our time is up. Our winners are Joanne and Chuck Woolery. Okay, Joanne and Chuck, you've won $200. We add $1,000 to that for a total of $1,200 for your rooting section. Okay, we'll be back with more of Tattletales right after this message for you. Come on back.
Running a motel is a funny business.
Some fun.
Look, people expect a clean room, right? So we work like horses. Hey, you missed a spot. See, I lend a hand, too.
Of course. How do you think the vacancy sign goes on? By itself?
I even had this idea to put automatic tidy bowl in all the bathroom bowls. The blue color looks nice.
And what do you think they notice? My cleaning? His tidy bowl.
Automatic tidy bowl, the one with the man in the boat. It cleans, deodorizes, and makes you look good.
What a fresh new way for the day to begin. Put the coffee on, put the Mortons in.
Introducing Morton's Danish Sweet Rolls, fresh frozen. So in 8 minutes, you've got fresh, delicious Danish. Blueberry, cherry, apple, and cheese. No bakery Danish could stay this fresh. Morton's Breakfast Bake Shop, where everything's fresh as the day it was baked.
It's the freshest way for the day to begin. Put the coffee on, put the Mortons in.
Okay, we gave away a total of $1,300 today. We hope you had fun. I sure had fun. Thank you, folks, for coming today. Bert Convey saying so long next time. Tattletales, audience sharing the secrets and winning. Bye-bye.
This is Jack Clark speaking for Tattletales, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.